Hello again from the beautiful city of Quito, Ecuador's capital. It's a lovely day to do some exploring, and we're going to start by going to colonial Quito, the historic district filled with some of the best preserved colonial architecture in all of Latin America. Take a look at some of the famous places, parks, plazas, and a whole lot of things. I'm just a few blocks from a trolley stop. I'm gonna hop on the bus and head into the old quarter. One of the advantages of getting around Quito is that it's very easy to hop aboard the city's extensive trolley car system. And for a quarter, 25 cents US, it's hard to beat. Although Quito is a city of 3 million people, its central historic district is reasonably compact, and its cobblestone streets pleasantly walkable. Here, the Arco de la Reina, the Queen's Arch, marking what was once the southern gate to the city, in front of a 17th century Carmelite monastery, now a museum. Ecuador's former central bank building, now a museum, lies in the shadow of La Compañía de Jesus Church. The church ranks among the most beautiful in Latin America, owing to the tons of gold leaf that cover the interior. Unfortunately, this day it was temporarily closed. I'm in Independence Plaza, or commonly known as Plaza Grande. And as you can see, the presidential palace is behind me, otherwise known as Carondelet Palace. I must say that for a spot that's at the very center of the Ecuadorian government, this plaza has a very chill atmosphere. People are relaxing, they're sunning themselves on benches. Others are hiding from the sun under trees. The children are playing. It's very laid back.
Carondelet Palace was named by Simon Bolivar in honor of the architect who transformed it. Its splendid portico is modeled after Tuileries Palace in Paris.
I arrived here in Ecuador a little more than a week ago, and I didn't do very much. For a couple of days here, I just relaxed and let myself acclimate to the 9,200 foot altitude. But I did get a haircut, and I got a haircut just behind me, underneath the portico of the presidential palace. And so I'm walking along there just a couple of minutes ago, and the lady who gave me the haircut sees me and recognizes me, which resulted in a pleasant conversation. It's sort of indicative of how things go in Ecuador. Very friendly people. I'm here on the historic and bustling Plaza de San Francisco, the birthplace of Quito in some ways. The church and convent behind me began to be constructed in 1534, just weeks after the founding of the city. And they picked the location to do it. It was the royal house of the great Inca Huayna Capac.
Magnificent 18th and 19th century art filled the convent museum, nearly all of it created by indigenous artists whose names the Franciscans didn't bother to record.
Franciscan monks have been walking these colonnades for centuries. Originally there were 160 of them. These days there are fewer than 3 dozen. Today it's more than just a convent, it's a living museum and a great respite from the hustle and bustle of Quito. ahead of me, if you can see it in the distance, is the National Cathedral with its two tremendous clock towers and a third tower in the middle called the Tower of the Condor. I'm mildly, how do I put this, afraid of heights. I don't know where that came from. It wasn't always the case. But today, I'm going to try to climb the Tower of the Condor. To get to it requires a catwalk over the roof of the nave of the church, and then two very steep hanging in the sky stairs to get to the tower. So let's see how this goes. Those towers are 377 feet in the air, and behind them, the Tower of the Condor. So let's go inside and buy the ticket. Gracias. Gracias. Aquí está.
Está muy bonito. Mira, mira.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Emilio Moreno.
Emilio Moreno es un nombre muy bonito.
Gracias.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
5.
5. Yo tengo 5.
Pero te estoy
Y
grande.
60 más.
¿Me puedes presentar?
And so now it turns out this is the line for the Condor Tower. Well, this is the catwalk. I can handle this. One down, and those slender steps to the Condor to go. As you can see, there's about a dozen, maybe 20 steps where this guy is plodding away. So here goes. It's straight down with nothing but a wire net between you and whatever. Okay, let's do this thing.
sigan, por favor, sigan.
I did it. I did it. That makes me happy. Well worth the effort.
Lying, he's lying.
Not only was I able to score some great views of colonial Quito, but I overcame fear. And you know, it wasn't even half as bad as I thought it was going to be. Well, I'm here in Plaza Foch, ground zero of Mariscal's entertainment district, where nighttime has descended. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a bit of what Ecuador's capital has to offer as much as I did. So for now, so long from Quito.